Good evening, Mid-Missouri. About 5:30 tonight here on your Wednesday evening is when we're recording this. And this is what the ABC 17 Storm Track Doppler radar showing some widespread light showers, maybe some moderate showers back towards the west. We can't rule out a rumble of thunder here, but we're not tracking potential for a better thunderstorm activity until tomorrow. We've got storms potentially out west that are developing tonight that could roll our way. Our upper level winds could drive that activity here into our neck of the woods. But again, that's questionable. We've seen a lot of variance in exactly timing and placement of these storms. We know we've got enough instability or storm energy in the atmosphere to work with, kind of out ahead of this cold front that'll eventually bring that instability to an end here in mid-Missouri. It'll push that storm energy off towards our southeast, but until then, overnight tonight, we'll have a chance for a strong storm or two, or I should say storms in general. There's kind of the chance for storms and then the chance for, if we see storms, could they be strong? So there's kind of two caveats there along the way. But those storms out west potentially could just drive south and not arrive here into mid-Missouri. But if that's the case, we still have some energy here locally that we could see storms feed on as late as 7 a.m. or so until that activity kind of, or that cold front kind of pushes that activity off towards the south and the east. So we'll be watching for potential for some storms into mid-morning, but the overall chance is low. I just kind of want to set the stage there and show you kind of what we're dealing with. Spotty showers here tonight, that's a possibility. Can't rule out a rumble of thunder with some activity, but here we are early tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. We're still tracking the potential for showers. This is where we could see some of those storms start to develop. You see some developing here to the south of Camdenton. We also have some activity here to the north. I know what you're thinking, looking at this. Great, we don't have anything locally, or unfortunately, looks like we're going to miss out on the rain again. That may not be the case. Future Track has bounced around a lot on exact placement of storms. And so, again, as I've been saying a lot recently, don't pay so much attention to exactly where Future Track is putting storms, but maybe more so to when you should watch out for storms nearby. And that would be early tomorrow morning. We'll have ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Nate Splater in with Sawyer Jackson tomorrow, just to be on top of anything that we have going on early on. But again, the severe risk looks low, and so we're not going to issue a weather alert day. A chance of any one particular location seeing storms at all, quite low, and then you add to that the potential for severe weather is quite low on top of it. As we head towards Thursday evening, things should be dry. Any more redevelopment stays out ahead of the cold front, and that's going to push things towards the east of us. So we'll be largely quiet on your Thursday. Still warm, though, even with winds out of the north. We're pushing 90s, low 90s. The good news is our dew points are falling quick enough that we shouldn't repeat feels like temperatures in the triple digits like what we had today. And then on Friday, we'll have the potential of some morning showers thanks to some activity that's diving to our south and west. We should stay away from that. Again, that cold front's kind of clearing us of any storm energy that anything productive could feed on. But still, we could see some light showers Friday morning. Here's a look at that cool down behind the cold front. Again, feeling warm and maybe hot to some standards on Thursday, but not as hot as today. Friday into Saturday, those are big improvements. Days in the 80s, feeling like 80s. But from there, it gets hot. 6 to 10 days out, we're looking at generally an above average trend throughout just about the entire nation. 8 to 14 days, that's the next 2 weeks. It's looking like we're likely above average. At this point, we're trending well. The confidence is high that we're trending above average. And what that is, it's upper level high pressure, a heat dome setting up shop over the middle part of the country. And it looks like that may have a dwindling impact on our rain chances as well. Typically, when we get those high pressures to set up shop overhead, I should say, that does put a damper on our rain chances. But the biggest impact here on this forecast looking forward, those upper 90s in the forecast by the middle of next week.